All living things need energy to sustain life. Human and animals eat food to get energy. Plants also need energy to grow and survive.
Photosynthesis is the process by which plants use sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to create oxygen and energy in form of sugar starch. Plants turn solar energy into food, which is nice of them because animals can eat sunshine.
The process is carried out by plants, algae, and some types of bacteria, which capture energy from sunlight to produce oxygen and chemical energy stored in glucose. These organisms are known as phototroph or producer, meaning they make their own food and energy from the sun.
Where does photosynthesis take place in plants?
Leaf is the main site of where gas exchange and photosynthesis take place.
Anatomy of a leaf.
Both upper and lower epidermis of leaf are covered by a layer of cells.
And both upper and lower epidermis are covered by a waxy layer known as cuticle cover.
Both the upper and lower surfaces of a leaf are covered by a layer of cells which are called upper epidermis and lower.
The upper epidermis is a single layer of cells on the upper surface of the leaf, which aids the water conservation. And the lower epidermis is a single layer of cells on the lower surface of the leaf, which contain stoma and guard cell.
Epidermis respectively. The epidermis protects the inner layers of cells. Both the upper and lower epidermis are covered by a thin waxy layer of cuticle. The cuticle reduces loss of water from the leaf surface. Under the upper epidermis is the palisade mesophyll. It is made up of a few rows of tightly packed cylinder-shaped cells. These cells contain many chloroplasts where photosynthesis takes place. Under the palisade mesophyll is the spongy mesophyll. It is made up of cells that are irregular in shape. There are many air spaces among them. These cells have fewer chloroplasts than palisade mesophyll. The epidermis has pores called stomata, where gas exchange takes place. Each stoma is surrounded by two guard cells. The guard cells control the opening and closing of the stoma. Unlike epidermal cells, they contain chloroplasts.
Chloroplast is an organelle within the cells of plants and certain algae that is the site of photosynthesis.
Granum is made of a stalk of this shape structures known as thylakoid. The thylakoid vein and the enclosed region called the thylakoid lumen.
The stroma is the colorless fluid outside the thylakoid membranes in the chloroplast. Lamella connects the stacks of thylakoid. The photosynthesis has a two-stage. The first one is the light reaction, aka light-dependent reaction, and the Calvin cycle, aka light-independent reaction. The light-dependent reaction takes place within the thylakoid membranes and requires a steady stream of sunlight. The light-independent stage, also known as Calvin cycle, takes place in the stroma, the space between the thylakoid membranes and chloroplast membranes, and does not require light. The figure of two stages of photosynthesis in one picture. Fun facts time! Do you know why leaves are usually green in color? The leaves are green because that color is the part of sunlight reflected by a pigment in the leaves called chlorophyll.